No, it brightens everything up too much and you can't see it. You lose the contrast that you need. Yeah, let's do the best we can. You can still see a transition zone between where the bed was at.
Well, I'm not done with that. You probably will when I'm done, but
yeah, you almost never get that 100%.
I've got them out a lot of times where you can't tell. And I've got them out where they're real dark too. If you put in enough time and effort, a lot of times you can do amazing things with these machines.
You know, if we buy one of those $3,000 or $4,000
The
big machines, we'd probably be done already.
I doubt it.
But of course, you know, for that much money, you better be done.
Let me flip the bottom. Well, they don't do anything but what this does. They're just bigger.
Well, the toilet just gave way on itself. So.
Oh, well, if that's not mine.
All right, let me.
I'm just flipping it.
See, there is some debris that's being popped up here and there.
There always is.
After 3 years of not vacuuming, there's more in the carpet than we can get out in one session of vacuuming, but it's not as bad as I was thinking it might be. The black things you see are cigarette burns. If you ever have an opportunity to get into a business or renting out properties for people to live in, it's good for you to watch these videos so you have a good idea how people are going to respect your property, because they're not.
Don't do it unless you're
Don't put nice carpets in.
Unless you're putting the high-end people that are making over $100,000 a year.
Make sure you get a good deposit, and make sure you really inspect closely before you give them any deposit money back, because people will destroy your house. They'll destroy your carpets, and carpets aren't cheap. One of the things you might want to do if you do decide to get into the landlord business, which I don't want anything to do with because I used to do that, but if you ever do, learn how to clean your carpets yourself. Because as we've shown, it's not all that difficult to do, and you'll save a whole lot of money over hiring it out. It does take some time, but it saves you quite a bit. A machine like this is a good investment because you may have to clean your properties every few months. And it's a lot cheaper than paying professionals to clean and having to put new carpets in. So it's a good investment.
And I'll do one more batch of trying to blend this in. And I may be done.
As far as I can see with the camera, at least, it looks like it's pretty good.
It's a lot
it looks good to the naked eye, and it looks good to the camera.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's better.
But with the lighting that we have, it's a hazy thunderstorm coming kind of a day. So it makes the lighting kind of weird to work with. It's not good to clean carpets at night either, because if you're in a dark area and all you have is like a 40-watt bulb from the ceiling to work with, you're going to probably leave a lot of stuff behind because you just can't see what you're doing. You want to have good lighting when you clean if it's possible.
If you're doing a janitorial business and you get to clean at night, just turn on a lot of lights in the building.
Yeah.
And you'll be all right.
So this looks a lot better. I'll show you while he's washing that out. The hallway still needs to be done, of course. This room back here isn't too bad. It's not going to be worth making a video of. But this job has been one of our longer jobs because the carpet's so dirty, and when we video everything, it really slows us down. So.
Well, there's two kinds of dirt: the kind that comes out easy and the kind that don't.
Yep.
Now that sounds funny, but it's true. They're so embedded in the carpet, you just have to work and work and work to get the carpet fiber stripped clean.
This is one of those jobs that just takes a little longer than most of the jobs do, and it's just because the type of dirt that's in the carpet has to be scrubbed more. And on some carpets, the carpets look dirty, but it comes right out. These carpets are not as cooperative, and they're pretty worn out. They were so matted down and abused, neglected. So.
But if you take your time and don't get in a rush to go eat a pizza, you can generally get a pretty good job done on carpets if you just will. The reason we're good is because we don't fool around and quit because we're in a hurry to leave. Yeah. If you're not into doing this stuff right, don't get into this business. You know?
Well,
if you do, you won't have any customers.
The people they were using before us, they had 3 other services they used before we came along. They all did the same thing. They'd clean an apartment like this. They'd be up here for 10 to 15 minutes. It took them longer to stream their hoses up the